no time. Hi everybody, my name is Diana. I am 47 years old. Welcome to, I don't even remember my channel name. Oh, welcome to The Wait Is Over. I don't have time for this wait. I am on a weight loss journey. I'm going to be having a vertical sleeve gastrectomy real soon. I've been heavy almost my entire life. I've lost weight, I've gained it, I've lost it, I've gained it. And I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I talked to my insurance company and I learned that bariatric surgery is covered. And I was like, Lord Jesus, thank you, because I'm going to need that, okay? Give me that right away. There were some stipulations. However, I was up for the task. The hardest stipulation was that I had to follow a 90-day supervised diet. Now, if you guys are where I am, you know that 90 days of a diet is like torture and like forever. But because I realize this is something that I'm changing for the rest of my life, I'm down for it. I'm willing to do it. So when I contacted my insurance company and they gave me all of the criteria, number one, I met the criteria. It required that you have a BMI of at least 30 with 2 comorbidities. If you were at least 40 BMI, you did not have to have any comorbidities. You automatically met the criteria by your BMI. My current BMI is 51. I know I might not look like it's 51, but y'all ain't seen from my neck down, because that's really where all the drama is, okay? From the neck down, because this bottom part right here, ain't got time for that either. It's a little thicky thick, and I ain't got time for that. So that's why I reached out to my insurance company, because I'm tired of all this thicky thickness. Once I realized what all the criteria were, I decided that I'm really going to go through with this time, because I started this process 4 years ago and I chickened out. I decided that, you know what, I'm not going to take the easy way out. I'm going to do this on my own. And clearly that wasn't successful. I lost some weight, I injured my knee, had to have surgery, gained the weight back, waited another year, worked out again, and then I aggravated my plantar fasciitis. And from that point, I just was not active. I was eating whatever I wanted to until early August, when I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that's when I reached out to my insurance company. I chose a Cleveland clinic because it is an amazing hospital system. And their doctors are amazing. The facilities are beautiful. The technology is advanced. When I was going to do the process 4 years ago, I just knew that's where I was going to have it done. So it was really simple for me to choose where I wanted to have it done. Now, the good thing is that because my insurance covers it, I only have to pay a small deductible. But some of the requirements for Cleveland Clinic were that I needed to have an ultrasound of my abdomen. I needed to have a chest x-ray. I needed to have an upper GI, but not the type where they put you to sleep and put the scope down. It was one that was a little more high-tech, where you drink this fizzy stuff and you can't burp and it expands your stomach, and then you drink this other stuff and you could see, it was like video. You could see where the liquid goes down and like explodes into your stomach. And then you had to lay down on the table and turn all these different ways and then drink on your stomach. And I got to watch the video, and it was really cool watching fluids move through my system. And I also had to have an EKG. And out of that EKG, I ended up having a stress test. There were no abnormalities. I have a family history of heart disease. My father died of the hereditary form of cardiomyopathy, or the genetic form. My sister died at age 35, about 14 years ago, of the viral form of cardiomyopathy. And my mom had a heart attack. After she was in menopause, she started taking some hormone replacements, and it thickened her blood and caused her to have a heart attack. Now, I tried to tell this cardiologist, listen, you know, I don't have any issues. I don't think I have any issues, but out of an abundance of caution, we'll go ahead and do the stress test. And because of my family history, everything was covered. I didn't have to pay anything. I do have to have a psychological exam. I haven't had that yet. And I have to have blood work done within 30 days of the surgery. And I have to have the approval from my primary doctor. We have a wellness center as a part of our job, and that's where my primary doctor is. And when I first decided to go through this process, I met with my primary doctor and our on-site insurance rep. We're thankful that we have one of those. So the three of us met, put together a plan of how we could do this all together to make sure that all the way through the process that things are done properly. So I started out with the insurance company and with my doctor, and they're following me all along the process. Now, the nutritionist at the Cleveland Clinic did tell me that Cigna is one of the toughest insurance companies. And on this 90-day diet, I don't have a minimum amount of weight that I needed to lose. I just needed to show that I'm losing weight throughout this process. I've done my first 30 days and I've lost about 20 pounds. The first 30 days were just basically cutting out things that I know I didn't need to have. And I did that. I met with her at the 30-day mark, and then we modified when I'm doing a little bit. I'm adding in 3 days of exercise, and on those days I do need to increase my carbs just a little bit by like half a cup of brown rice, and of course continue drinking water that I'm drinking. And I've really kind of modified my diet to a semi post VSG diet, with the exception of the portion sizes. My portion sizes are still pretty good, but they're much smaller than they were before. I try to make sure I eat 60 to 80 grams of lean protein a day. I keep my sugars down to less than 5 grams per meal, and I keep my carbohydrates to less than 50 per day. I take a multivitamin, and I drink a minimum of 64 ounces of water each day. I have not reduced my portions to post-surgery size, because ain't nobody got time for that until after surgery, because you know I'm still a big girl and I'm still hungry. My nutritionist added in 2 snacks, one in the morning of 100 calories and then one in the afternoon of 100 calories. I do have a Premier protein shake for breakfast, and I've been mixing the caramel one with my decaf instant Starbucks coffee, and man, why ain't nobody ever tell me how good that was? One fortunate thing is that my husband is doing basically the same thing that I'm doing, but you know, he's increased his portion sizes. He's just so supportive, and I'm super happy about that. I have shared this with my sisters and my mom and my best friends, but I'm keeping my circle very, very small during this pre-op phase, because I want people around me who are really supporting me and who are truly, genuinely looking at this for my success. So I'm really excited about it. I was a little annoyed about having to do a 90-day supervised diet, because once you make up your mind, you just want to do it. You just want to have surgery. You just want to be on the other side. I was a little disappointed, I have to admit. Now that I think back, I realize that I'm really happy about this 90 days, because it has really allowed me to change the way that I think about how and what I'm eating. So it's actually working to my advantage to have this 90-day cooling off period, is what I call it. That way you don't make up your mind and the next day you're in surgery. I have 90 days to get this process down, to taper down, and to get down to almost where I'm going to be after surgery. So I'm really fortunate that my insurance company requires this, although at first I didn't see that. I'm not going to give you my stats. I'm not going to tell you how much I weigh right now, because as most of us do, we don't want to really reveal that until after we started losing some weight. And although I've only lost 20 pounds so far, well, not only, because 20 pounds is a lot, I'm still not comfortable with that yet. You know, I want to bring you along in my process. I only am committing to doing 1 video per month. Doing a video every week is going to be a lot for me. I work full-time and I have a makeup artistry business. I'm a makeup artist, so I spend a lot of weekends and evenings working doing makeup, and so it makes it a little difficult for me to commit to a recording schedule. In addition to that, I do have a beauty channel where I do makeup tutorials. I record for that as well. So for this channel, I'm only going to commit to once per month, and then if I feel the need to like pop in here and there with some updates, I will definitely do that. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram page. It is The Weight Is Over VSG. And also you can email me at theweightisovervsg@gmail.com. I have been binge watching weight loss surgery videos for about the past month and a half. So I've seen hundreds of videos and I've gotten a lot of good advice on a lot of good information. My nutritionist did warn me to be careful of the information that I watch and the information that I actually institute in what I'm doing, because what's most important is what my surgeon's requirements are. Everyone's surgeon has different requirements, and I have to be careful to not modify what I'm doing based on what I see other people doing. So I'm going to be really careful with that. But I do like the different hints on what to eat, how to eat it, how you're getting your protein in, and what you're eating. That's going to be really important for me as I go along this journey. Again, I'm still pre-op, so I don't know anything about the surgery process because I haven't done that yet, but I'm looking forward to, you know, making that a part of the process, because although it's not going to be easy, it's necessary to get to the goal of where I'm going. So I'm excited about that process. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you've subscribed. If not, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Yep, I have a band-aid. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with anybody that you know in the weight loss community who may be interested in my surgery, whether they're pre-op or post-op. I look forward to sharing, interacting with everybody in the weight loss community. I'm so excited to be a part of this community. Everyone is so positive and just so giving that I can't wait. And you'll get to learn more about me in this process. I just wanted to come on and say hello, give you this introductory video. I don't want to make it too long, but I just wanted to show my face in the place and say hello. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Diana. Welcome to my channel. And before you go, again, make sure you subscribe, make sure you thumbs up, and share this video with everybody you know. Until the next video, stay pretty. Deuces.